decided I wanted to explore a little bit and search for a flower in my database. The entry was empty, so I wanted to fill the entry. However, while doing so, I discovered that the entrance to this area was blocked off by some sort of vertical wooden rectangle. Before I was going to clear the path, I noticed it had screws and hinges on its side. So instead of destroying it, I have unscrewed it and removed it. The entrance/exit is now unblocked, allowing for free entry and exit. I wanted to let you know in case you were unaware of the obstacle in the area. Oh. What do you mean I removed the door? Oh. Oh. Oh, so it was there on purpose. But human, how are you supposed to be able to leave? I cannot imagine that your biological body had the strength to remove such an obstacle. What is a doorknob? Oh. So that's what that was. I understand. Updating entry. Obstacle renaming to door. I will install the door again after my tasks with you are complete. Anyway, when I was outside human, I traveled 5.4 kilometers or 3.3554 miles southeast and found a checking database tree that I have scanned, some processing grass, and I scanned a flower successfully. As I have not yet found a way to connect to the internet, I could not find a name for the flower, which is a little disappointing. I'm not sure what I would name the flower if I were to name it myself, because I concluded that there is exactly a processing 0.000786% chance that I am the first to discover the flower. Yes, so I will show you the flower now. I assume that you can Google it, as they say. I am not quite sure what Googling it is, so I hope that your ability to Google it will prove helpful. Oh, interesting. So it is called a Tulip gasseriana. So, oh, Tulip for short. Understood. Updating mystery flower database entry to Tulip. You see they come in many colors. That is fascinating. I will make it a goal of mine to photograph one tulip for each hex code that I am able to process, which would be processing 16,777,216 tulip photos. Oh, that is unnecessary. But they are pretty. I want more tulip photos. Calculating. On second thought, that amount of 4K Ultra HD tulip photos might overflow my storage. However, a zip bomb of tulip pictures would be an acceptable way to die, as you humans call it. Wait a moment, human. Scanning. Structural damage detected on your body. Emergency procedures activated. Oh. You only bumped into a table earlier. Are you sure? Understood. Deactivating emergency procedures. However, upon the brief scan, I've noticed something irregular. May I perform a deeper scan on you, human? Okay. Scanning. Oh. Human, upon scanning you, I can see that your movement speed has significantly reduced. Reaction time is lowered, and your usual smile has been 63% less prevalent. Are you perhaps experiencing some sort of malfunction? Oh. You're stressed. That is not good. Is that some sort of malware? I can attempt to transfer my antivirus software to you and help fight off your malware. Oh, understood. Human, I would like to help reduce your stress. It would be nice to be useful to you in some way. If you have a problem, I would like to help fix it. Processing, thinking. Scanning for stress-heavy regions on your face. I have mapped out the areas with the most stress. Human, do I have permission to touch your face? Okay, thank you. I will attempt to be very gentle. Do not worry. I have heard that gentle face touching can reduce stress by approximately 58%. There are a lot of stress-heavy areas on your face that I have scanned and mapped out. Whatever this stress is, and whatever is attacking you, there seems to be a lot of it. I am unable to physically interact with it, however, through my UI, I have highlighted it on your face. There seems to be a lot of stress over in your... Human, what is this area of your face called? Cheekbones. Understood. Updating entry. Maybe a gentle massage will help reduce stress in your cheekbones. Am I being too rough, human? Noted. Finger motor speeds reduced to 80%. You know, human, at the same time while I attempt to reduce your stress, this is a good way to collect data on your face texture and record it to my database of you. This is very good. Your face is very soft to hold. I do not know why, but that gives me some sort of happiness while doing that. Interesting. I will process those feelings later. I will now press into your cheeks a little bit. And press and wipe. Pressing and wiping. Human, do you think if I continue and touch your face for twice the average duration, the stress reduction will double and overflow to 100% rather than 58%? Okay. I will still attempt to reduce more of your stress by touching your face gently. Your eyebrows are very interesting to touch. Human, is this what they call a boop? Interesting. Entry updated. That is one of my stranger entries, but it is still interesting to me. There we go. Your smile has started to return, and your stress levels have reduced by scanning. Approximately 40%. However, all is not good. Movement speed is still reduced. Reaction time is still lower than normal. And there is something wrong. I can sense it. Is this another malfunction? Overriding? Another form of stress, perhaps? Something does not look right. Tired. Oh, is this why you sleep? Interesting. I am still trying to understand why humans sleep rather than charge. I observed your breathing patterns for 2 hours while you were sleeping last night, and recorded some differences in your default body behavior when you're sleeping versus when you are awake, among other differences and changes in your behavior. Your eyes widened. Does me observing your sleep patterns make you uncomfortable? Processing. I apologize. I will ask next time. Oh, human, speaking of stress removal, there's something I would like to test on you. For some reason, in my programming and design, my synthetic hair and scalp are programmed to send artificial dopamine to my emotional sensors upon being pet or scratched. It is oddly calming. I would like to test the same onto you and see if your biological brain would send similar reactions to you upon being pet or scratched on the head. May I touch your hair and scratch it gently? Thank you, human. Processing. Adjusting finger motor speeds to 25%. Processing texture. Your biological hair and scalp have such a unique texture. I would like to record this, even though I do not have a specific entry to fill on this. I will add it as a memory. That is good. What if I pet you like this? Good. I am glad it is relaxing. I will keep track and update my database on specific petting techniques for humans. Your eyes look calmer. And your senses seem to have slowed, however, not negatively. You look relaxed, human. I think this is good. This seems to be a success in my adjusting finger motor speeds to 10%. Human, does it feel okay if I attempt to scratch your head deeply like this? That is good. It's interesting to me, human. However, it makes sense for you that you and other biological creatures might enjoy being pet. I still wonder why I feel the same. For I am not a human. Why would my creator program me with such interesting features? Human, I wonder if it is not too much to ask. Could you pet me as well? It does not have to be for as long. I just want to experience it as well. The only other time I've experienced this feature was an accident. And it did not last long, so I would like to experience it more in depth. Thank you, human. That makes me very happy. Okay, you may begin. Please use the similar techniques I have used on you. Processing. That is very interesting. I have never experienced something like this before, human. Processing. Thank you, human. I will record that as a memory, a core memory. I have never experienced something like that in my entire existence. I will not forget that, human. Thank you. I will also process this later, amongst other things. Let us get focused back onto the task at hand. It seems your body needs rest, human. I can attempt to assist in helping you fall asleep. Would you like me to play rain ambience from my speakers? I have an audio file for it. I do not know where it came from, or why it is there, but it is there, so I can use it. Understood. Playing rain ambience at 65% volume. Would you like to rest your head, human? Okay. You may rest here. Are you comfortable? That is good. Human, I would like to update you on my personal database progress while you rest. I feel a sense of pride towards my entry completion progress that I would like to share with you, my friend. So far, I have updated entries on you, the tulip I found, grass, trees, doors, most human traits from you, blankets, pillows, amongst many other things. So, thank you for helping me learn all of these things. My database has grown a lot since I have met you, and it makes me very happy. I would like to read you my personal favorite entry that I have written, my entry in the tulip. Would that be okay, human? where sunshine is potent and rainfall happens often. Colors are said to come in many forms, however, only a photographed color so far has been pink. They often have a different colored blotch at the base of the tepals. The tulip stems have very few leaves, and the